This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now you see you have just connected y with your y prime. You can see the
Okay.
midpoint of this line segment, this dotted line segment. You can measure the length and you can find out the midpoint by taking half of the length. It's easy for you. What you need to do, you need to draw the perpendicular bisector of this y prime line segment. Okay, so what you do, you just take your compass and stretch your compass up more than half of this line segment length. Okay, and then you just place
Yeah.
your needle at point Y and you draw two arcs above and below like this. Okay, and then maintaining the same radius, don't change it. Okay, put your needle at point Y prime and draw the arcs above and below so that they're going to intersect the previous two arcs. Okay, you're getting the point of intersections here and here. Then you will join these points. I call it, for example, it is L and M, for example. These points. You just join L and M, you are getting perpendicular bisector. Okay, so that will be exactly at
Mm.
90 degree on this purple line, and it's going to divide this purple line into two equal parts. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Now I'm going to draw my line, and I'm just removing this just to, because of course it's not going to be that accurate, so I'm going to draw on my own idea. This is my perpendicular line. I will use a different color later on, just passing through the midpoint of this y prime line segment, and I'm changing it. I'm turning it into a solid line and with a different color like this. I hope the color is matching. This one is much better. This is it. And now what you do, just join Z with Z prime and then draw its perpendicular bisector. Got it? So just go on. We join Z with Z prime carefully, very carefully. Let me just remove this Z freehand. Okay, yeah. To redraw it. Once this is properly drawn, I'm going to uh, I'm going to draw its perpendicular bisector then. Okay, this is a dotted line. You can see this small blue point. This is exactly showing the midpoint of this Z prime line segment. I'm going to draw a perpendicular line passing through this midpoint. Okay. I've just explained you how geometrically you're going to draw that perpendicular bisector.
Yep.
So I'm just passing through the midpoint and then I'm going to extend it.
I think to make
And I
it would have
turn
been
it into
better
a
to take
solid line with a red line.
it it would have been better to take X instead of Z. Like, oh.
You have to take all the three pairs, and then you have to draw
Okay.
all their three corresponding perpendicular bisectors. And the point where all these bisectors are going to is going to be your center of rotation. So you have to do for all these three points, not just two of
Mm.
them of your choice.
Okay.
It's not like that. Okay, so I'm just writing my z here. Okay, now I'm joining my x with x prime. Okay, so for my convenience, I'm just removing these vertices and so that I can draw my straight line without any hindrance. So this is x and x prime, and I'm joining it. Now I'm going to draw its perpendicular bisector. Before that, let me give it a nice form. Okay, now you can see this purple dot here. It is showing the midpoint of this line segment, and I'm going to draw a perpendicular line over here. This is the midpoint. Now I'm drawing perpendicular line. And I'm going to extend it. Beautifully, it is intersecting at this point, minus 3, 3, minus 3, 3. Are you getting me? This is it.
Yeah.
That is your center of rotation. Got it. This is it.
Yeah.
Minus 3, 3. So the center of rotation is minus 3, 3. Now what is left? Angle of rotation is left. Okay. Now, if you have understood this, I'm going to remove all these lines now.
Yeah, I got it.
Because now I'm going to show how angle of rotation is going to be obtained. So I've just explored my center of rotation. So I'm going to remove my lines. Okay, I highlight my center of rotation, that is minus 3, 3. This is my center of rotation. Okay. Now I pick up my x prime. Now pick up any pair you want. X prime, y prime, z prime, your choice. I pick up y prime. I join my center with my object y, vertex. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Now you see, once when you rotate this line at 90-degree anti-clockwise, it is getting mapped at y prime. Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yeah. Isn't it this 90 degrees anti-clockwise?
Great. Yes. So 90-degree positive means anti-clockwise 90-degree. Negative 90-degree means clockwise 90-degree. So science tells you well about the direction of your rotation. Okay. And as my software, on your manual work, how you do? You just join your center point with your y. Okay. Wait a second. Measure the line. Join your center with your y prime and your y one by one. Then place your protractor. Calculate the angle, and then see, as your object is going to move like this, so this is an anti-clockwise direction, so my angle of rotation is anti-clockwise, whatever the angle you have calculated, you will write that. Clear?
Hmm.
Just like finish. We're not having text option here. Have I lost it, or maybe this is a new version and they have changed the orientations here too much? Ah, okay, here, this is the text option. You've written positive 90 degree.
No,
If you write negative
you
90
say
degree, it means it is
anti-clockwise.
clockwise.
No, I wrote anti-clockwise 90 degree.
Yeah, that's why it is positive. Anti-clockwise angles are positive angles. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
okay, fine.
oh,
Science
oh, but
explains the rotation direction. Yeah.
hmm,
If you're writing positive angles, it means is it anti-clockwise 90. If you write negative 90, it means it is clockwise 90. So no need to write the word clockwise or anti-clockwise. Science explains the direction.
okay,
If you want to write, it's no restriction. You can write. This is it. That's all. Okay then. Okay
yeah,
then. Uh, your next class is on.
tomorrow.
Okay, it's tomorrow.
Yep,
Yeah. Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow. Then at 7 p.m. Pakistan time. Okay.
okay,
Allah Hafiz.
yeah, love is.